This is Real News Media TV, coverage you can trust. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates. Good afternoon, my Real News Media TV family. Welcome back to the channel for another news update for December 26, 2022. And in the news this afternoon, businessman murdered at home in Negril on Christmas Day. The Westmoreland police are investigating the circumstances surrounding the death of a popular businessman who was shot and killed by gunmen in Negril on Christmas Day. The deceased has been identified as 34-year-old Floyd Walters of Hideaway Lane in Negril, Westmoreland. The police report that about 7:20 p.m., Walters was at home when armed men gained access to the dwelling and shot him multiple times. Residents raised an alarm after hearing the explosions, and following an investigation, Walters was discovered suffering from gunshot wounds. He was rushed to the Savannah Lamar Hospital, where he was pronounced dead. 5 men in custody following firearm seizure. 5 men are in custody following the seizure of a firearm and several rounds of ammunition at the intersection of Spanish Town and the West Roads in Kingston 12 on Monday. Reports from the Denham Town Police are that a motor vehicle with 5 men aboard was stopped at a vehicular checkpoint about 2:35 a.m. The men were ordered to exit the vehicle. According to the police, while exiting the vehicle, a Glock 9mm pistol with a magazine containing 6 9mm cartridges fell from the car. The men were subsequently taken into custody. Their identities are being withheld pending further investigations. Detectives assigned to the Denham Town Criminal Investigations Branch are continuing the probe. 2 men hospitalized following Hanover bar fight. 2 hotel workers sustained chop wounds during a fight at a bar in the community of Rejoin in Hanover early this morning. Both men, a 42-year-old gardener and a 52-year-old tennis trainer, remain at the Noel Holmes Hospital in Lucy. The police say the incident happened around 1:15. It is reported that the 2 were at a bar in the community when a dispute developed between them. During the dispute, the gardener reportedly left the bar and later returned with a machete, which he allegedly used to chop the other man. The man then managed to disarm his attacker of the machete, which he then reportedly used to chop him. Community members rushed both injured men to a hospital where they were admitted in stable condition. The incident is now being investigated by the Sandy Bay Police. Men shot as cops attacked while shutting down party in Westmoreland. 2 men remain in hospital after being shot by the police during an operation to shut down an illegal party in Ricketts River, Westmoreland on Christmas Day. The police say the cops took evasive action after the team came under an attack while trying to lock off the event. The police report that information was received around 3:20 a.m. about an illegal party being held at a bar in Ricketts River. They say a team was sent to the location and that while the cops were attempting to shut it down, they reportedly came under an attack by the 2 men and other patrons. According to the police, the lawmen were forced to open fire at the angry mob, hitting both men in the process. The injured men were taken to hospital, where they were admitted on the police guard. The incident is now being investigated by the Independent Commission of Investigations. JDF makes $1.1 billion cocaine bust. The Jamaica Defense Force is reporting that soldiers this morning intercepted a vessel carrying approximately 2,000 pounds of cocaine. The JDF says 3 Jamaicans who were aboard the Go Fast boat were detained and are being processed. According to the Army, the 19 larger parcels of cocaine have an estimated street value of 1.1 billion Jamaican dollars. It reported that the shipment of cocaine came from South America, noting that the interception was made by its Air and Cyber Command through synergetic coordination with the JDF Air Wing and the JDF Coast Guard. The JDF says the investigative process is ongoing as the relevant and appropriate authorities have been contacted. It says it continues to be vigilant in protecting Jamaica's blue economy through its collaborative operational capabilities both in the aerial and maritime spaces throughout the day and the night. Jamaicans are also encouraged to contact the security forces using the JDF tip hotline at 876-837-8888 to provide assistance in ridding the country of criminal activity. Hotel employee dies in accident on Christmas Day. A woman is now dead and several other people injured following a two-vehicle collision along the Greenwood Main Road on Christmas Day. The deceased has since been identified as 41-year-old Cydia Jarrett, a resident of Friendship District in Trelawney. Reports coming from the police are that at about 11:40 p.m., Jarrett was a passenger in a Toyota coaster bus along with several others when it collided with a Toyota Voxy. The injured people were taken to hospital, where Jarrett was pronounced dead. Jarrett was an employee at a resort in Rosehall, St. James, where she was a supervisor. She was on the staff bus heading towards Falmouth when the incident took place. She has been described as a nice person by those who knew her, with one former employee saying that she always treated those she supervised with care. Her death in a crash is the second one recorded in just over a month, where a hotel employee succumbed to injuries sustained. Andrea Barnett Ferguson, another hotel employee, died on November 13, 2022, after the bus she was traveling in jumped the median and collided with another coaster along the Flankers Main Road. 22-year-old dies in Christmas Day crash in St. Catherine. Tyrone Elliott, a 22-year-old customer service representative of Graffiti Way, Waterford in St. Catherine, succumbed to injuries he sustained in a collision on the Twickenham Park Road in the parish on Sunday, December 25. Reports are that at about 4:20 p.m., Elliott was riding a motorcycle along the roadway when he collided into the right side of a Nissan motor truck that drove out into the path of the motorcycle. Elliott, who fell from the motorcycle, was injured and was assisted to hospital, where he died while being treated. Cops seek man who threw away gun at a Christmas party. Police are searching for a man who was spotted throwing away what turned out to be an illegal firearm on the complex of a popular guest house in Clarendon on Christmas Day. The firearm, a Taurus .38 special revolver, was found in a bag that the man discarded when he was accosted by the police during a party at the facility. Up to publication time, the man had still not been found. It was reported that around 1:25 a.m., cops on mobile patrol went to the guest house complex while the party was in full swing when they spotted a man with a black knapsack. Upon seeing the police, the man began acting in a manner that aroused the suspicion. The police shouted to the man, who dropped the bag and ran. The police retrieved the knapsack, searched it, and the illegal firearm, which contained 4 rounds of ammunition, was seen inside. It was seized and a search launched for the suspect. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates.